So anyway, why are we out in this field today? Well, I'm going to try to explain that, and there's a surprise or two quickly coming. Over there is a house that was full of family farm things that were collected for 100 years or more. Over here to our left is a barn and several other barns that are full of farm machinery tools, some probably 80 years old or more. The owners of this farm, Robert and Helen, have now passed, and the farm has been sold. And for several weeks, the children, their wives, and the grandchildren have been cleaning out and setting up for all of these farm things to be distributed or readied for auction. Now let's go over to a box sitting over here on the card table. Take us a few minutes to get there. That's okay. Something was found that had been forgotten about for years. Behold, an old blanket box used for storage. The surprise is that there are 5 particular items, and they are all connected in one way. So let's take a look at the items and see the surprise. A photo album. Now this have you get in close here so people can see. There's Country People magazine, January, February 1982. There's Farm Journal, February 1982. There's the Case Mark magazine, first quarter 1981. And there's a Star magazine. That is July 19th, 1981, Indianapolis, Indiana. And it shows a picture here, the tractor that went coast to coast. That's a 1370 tractor, and it went coast to coast. And it was started out on January 1st, 1981, and for 9 days with a van being towed at the back for supplies and sleeping. These two fellows here drove 9 days. They put the wheels in the Atlantic Ocean, headed west from Brunswick, Georgia, and 9 days later, 9 days and I don't know, 25 minutes or something like that, they put the wheels in the Pacific Ocean, Oceanside, California. So that's what kind of had been forgotten. That's what we discovered in the box. And so let's go to the next surprise. And it's over here to the left. How's it going in there?
Doing fine.
Good, good. Need some light? Want us to open the door?
Yeah, go ahead and open that door up.
Okay. What do you think? Is there any hope?
Yeah, there's some hope.
Okay,
Let's
everybody,
get everybody out of the way.
Everybody get back
We'll
here.
see what happens here.
come around here to talk to this gentleman. He's a veteran mechanic. We were lucky to find him. He thought he could get it running, and he has. So, did you know any of the two guys that did that trip?
No, you know I do. Yeah, I'm Rodney. Yes. That's
Oh,
for sure.
okay.
I'm
You're
Rodney.
the younger one that was in that picture.
Yeah, I'm the young
Well,
one.
Whatever happened to the older, that ugly
Oh,
one, that
yeah,
ugly
you
older one?
You all know that. That's you. That's my brother. It's all this trip.
Well, come on down here, Rodney. We've been pulling a little bit of a trick on everybody. Well, they call that a gag. We've been pulling a gag on you. But yeah, we're the ones that did it. This is the old girl. Well, none of us look quite the same. It's all been a little rough on all of us, all three of us, as you can see.
Yes,
But,
it has been.
she did a lot of work. But let's go back over here to our information. And so anyway, I think we'll go to this album, and we'll just do the first page there on the start of the trip. The mayor was a real nice guy. He took us out for lunch, gave us a police escort out of town, and we ate at this restaurant, Pier 17, and took some pictures, had some clippings, and started the trip, like I say, January 1st, 1981. And there's various things. Maybe for another time we get a little more detail and stuff. But in this country, I read through the articles and I had forgot. People have asked me about the Guinness Book of World Records, and why did we get into Guinness Book of World Records? And we said no. And they said, why? I said, I don't know. We looked into it. Something didn't work. Well, oh, by the way, while we're right here, swing your camera around, Katie. Let's get everybody identified. Here's all our partners in crime today. Rodney, you want to introduce?
Yep. Here's my wife. This is my wife, Teresa. 36 years, 35, 37. Oh, well, 37. Yes.
This is Tammy, my wife, and this is Heather, and Katie. You got yourself in your picture yet?
No.
Okay. This is my daughter, my middle daughter, Katie, and so I interrupted. But what I was going to say was that my ex-wife, Katie's mom, Teresa, is talked about in only this one, and she said that we checked into the Guinness Book of World Records, and they said, well, we're not really interested. So there's been people that roller skated from coast to coast. So what you did was no big deal. So the joke is we should have took our roller skates with us, so we could have gotten the Book of World Records. But anyway, they asked me where my hat was. Well, maybe I lost my hat here. I don't know. But we stopped at the burlesque show, the Hollywood Casino. There's the evidence. So it wasn't all work, but we did put in some 20-hour days, and they mentioned about all the magazines that the first night out was 18 degrees. Boy, that was tough. That was tough.
Yes. Yeah.
And
I thought South was warm. Not in January. Nope.
But we were prepared. We had what they call a canvas heat houser, and that canvas thing goes around the engine, and it has a windshield up. Well, that bar's still there, and I think we still got the windshield. I don't know about the canvas part, but it blows engine heat back on you, so it keeps you pretty cozy.
We needed it.
Yeah.
Definitely. Good
Yeah.
thing we bought it. We just
Yeah.
didn't. We was hoping we didn't need it,
We
but we
needed it.
needed it.
We had extra fuel, and some of the pictures show extra fuel in a barrel in the back.
Yep.
The old van for parts and sleeping, and we towed it along, and so most everybody seemed to think I was crazy, and I wouldn't argue with that, and I still am crazy, so maybe in a better way, more mature crazy, huh? But Rodney, did I hear one of the family members is going to get a facelift?
Oh yeah, I did. Yes,
you?
I think.
Is it you?
No, no.
Well, it's
that's
not.
too late for
it's
me.
not me.
Too late for me.
It's the 1370. The
Yes.
guy is supposed to come tomorrow. Head down to the mechanic shop, paint shop, and we're going to take some of the farm money. We're going to try to make her look almost as good as what she did back in 1981. So that's what's in the works. So there may be a part two coming along once we get her looking good, and if there's anything else we want to say about the trip, why that's what we'll do in part two. Maybe part two might include some of this equipment if it gets done before the auction sale. Well, maybe part two will include showing our spruced up tractor and some of this old interesting equipment that we've been dragging out of the barn, but we'll see how it goes. So that's all I've got. Rodney,
Yeah.
You got anything else?
No, that's about
Anybody
it.
else got anything else?
Would you do the trip again?
You mean now?
Yes.
No. You'd have to have police escorts and permits, and it would
I'd do it if we could do it like it was back then,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
today there's just too many. No.
You'd have to have security with with armed guards and everything else. So,
Yep.
so,
Too.
yep.
But yeah, it was a one time
One time.
deal. That
Yep. Some crazy guy put together. It was Gary Deering Equipment Service from Greens Fork, Indiana, and his wife Nancy.
Yes. Rest her soul.
That really made this happen because a guy named Joe, who's still around, and Bill, I don't think he's still around anymore, but he was over road trucker, so we had to have a way to get it down there. We had to have a way to get it prepared for the trip. We had to have a way to go get it after the trip was over and have it hauled all the way back.
Yep.
And Bill did that, but Gary and Nancy really made it possible. Their dealership. So,
Yep.
And maybe we helped them. Maybe they helped us. So guess I could get that in there before we quit. Maybe there'll be a part two. So thank you everybody.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yep.